in a high-end salon. The air crackled with tension as Marcus Sterling, the owner of Glow and Gray Salons, unleashed his fury on a tall, elegantly dressed black woman. "Get that black woman out of my salon." "No reservation, no entry," he snapped, his voice sharp with disdain. The security guard hesitated, caught between the owner's wrath and the woman's serene, unyielding gaze. Little did Marcus know, this was no ordinary walk-in client. This was Dr. Aaliyah Vance, the new majority shareholder of his troubled salon chain. Dr. Vance, fresh off a flight from Cape Town, had arrived to finalize a surprise acquisition and quietly assess operations. Her name, deliberately omitted from internal memos, was unknown to Marcus, leading to his grave miscalculation. As the security guard approached, Aaliyah calmly silenced him, acknowledging he was just doing your job. Her eyes, however, were fixed on Marcus as he stormed down from his glass-encased office, his face contorted with annoyance. "What part of no reservation do you not understand?" he spat. "We don't just let people stroll in here, especially not ones loitering outside for 20 minutes. Do you think this is some public rest stop?" Aaliyah's reply was cool and measured. "I was reviewing your client intake protocols and observing how staff interacted with diverse clientele. I saw 2 women, both of color, turned away because they had too many questions about natural hair care services." Marcus's eyes narrowed. "Oh, you're one of those. Look, lady, if you're here for some kind of social justice lecture or charity, this isn't the place. We're trying to run a luxury business, not a community outreach center." Aaliyah offered a small, chilling smile. "You want to be very careful with the words you choose next, Mr. Sterling." He scoffed. "Or what? You'll write a bad review? Send a tweet? Get real." Just then, a sleek black Mercedes-Benz S-Class pulled up, and a sharply dressed man named David stepped out. "Dr. Vance," he said warmly, completely ignoring a bewildered Marcus. "The transfer papers are complete. Glow and Gray Salons is officially under your control." Aaliyah took the tablet, reviewed the documents, and snapped it shut. "Thanks, David. Let's finish up in the office upstairs." She then turned to Marcus, her voice firm. "That's my office now." Marcus's mouth hung open. "Wait, what? This must be some mistake." "No mistake, Mr. Sterling," Aaliyah corrected, walking past him. "You see, I just bought this entire operation. Lock, stock, and that discriminatory attitude included." The salon froze. Stylists stood rigid. The receptionist's hands trembled, and junior staff exchanged nervous glances. Marcus, reeling, trailed after her. "Look, Dr. Vance, I didn't know. If someone had told me you were you, I would have treated you with basic respect." Aaliyah spun around, her voice sharp with indignation. "Is that how you run this place? Selective professionalism based on someone's clothing, or more accurately, their skin tone?" Marcus stammered. "It's not like that. We just get a lot of people walking in. You understand?" "I do," Aaliyah retorted. "What I don't understand is why the first thing you did was yell. Why you refused to listen. Why you assumed I didn't belong here. That's not policy, Marcus. That's prejudice." He pleaded, "Please, I've been managing this salon for 9 years. I've kept it afloat." Aaliyah raised an eyebrow. "You've kept it barely surviving. Your quarterly profits have dropped for 6 quarters straight. Your customer complaints, especially from minority clients, are up 37%. And you have 4 pending HR investigations for discriminatory practices. All ignored. You've been managing, all right, managing failure." Marcus paled. Aaliyah turned to David. "I want his exit papers on my desk in the next 30 minutes. No severance. He doesn't deserve it." Marcus stepped forward, desperate. "Dr. Vance, please don't do this. I've got a family." "So did the single mother you humiliated last week for asking about payment options for her daughter's braids and the young black man you had followed by security because he dared to ask about styling for dreadlocks?" Aaliyah paused. This place won't be run by fear or bigotry anymore. She walked to the top of the stairs, then turned to face the stunned room. "My name is Dr. Aaliyah Vance. I'm the new CEO of Glow and Gray Salons. Things are going to change fast. From now on, this salon stands for inclusion, respect, and excellence for everyone. Anyone who doesn't like that can hand in their badge. The room erupted in whispers, but no one moved. The rest of the day was a whirlwind. Aaliyah met with department heads, conducted surprise reviews, and held an open-door session for every floor staff member. By noon, 2 managers notorious for biased behavior had resigned. By 3 p.m., 3 customers had posted glowing social media reviews about how the new lady boss listened to their specific hair needs, an experience they'd never had there before. By sunset, Aaliyah had ordered a full audit of hiring and client intake practices, rehired a stylist unfairly terminated for advocating for diverse hair types, and issued new guidelines to end racial profiling at the door. Outside, a young black woman bought her first high-end product without being scrutinized. From her new office window, the same window Marcus Sterling had yelled from hours earlier, Aaliyah watched. Her phone buzzed. A message from her mother. Saw what happened on the salon's Instagram Live. I'm proud of you, baby. Aaliyah smiled softly. That night, she stayed to lock the building herself. On her way out, she bumped into Ricardo, the elderly immigrant janitor. Ma'am, he said nervously, I heard what happened. I've been here 15 years. They never let me use the front staff room. Said it was for certified stylists only. Aaliyah paused, then took out her keys. Ricardo, every room in this building is yours now, including the front staff room, and we'll be speaking again very soon. There's a head of facilities role opening, and I hear you're the most dedicated person here. Ricardo stared, then a smile, the first in a very long time, spread across his face. As Aaliyah got into her car, the stars above seemed clearer than ever. The moral lesson was simple yet profound. Never judge people by their appearance or perceived status. Racism and discrimination in any form are insidious poisons that ruin progress and dim potential. Respect should be the standard, not a reward. True leaders are not those who shout the loudest, but those who listen, embody humility, champion inclusivity, and act justly to empower positive change for all.